Hello, and welcome to the Valencia College Advising Catalog Training. I have been using the Valencia College Catalog to advise students since around 1996, and it is my honor to introduce it to all of you so you can find the wonderful treasures inside. Today we will look at the catalog, which is a valuable tool for advisors and students alike. You may notice that years prior to 2013-14 are in a different format than the current catalog. This training will focus on how to use the existing catalog. So, let's get started. To find the catalog, start at valenciacollege.edu. From there, hover over the Quick Links option and choose Catalog. The page should look like this. For future reference, you can bookmark this page or access it directly at valenciacollege.edu/catalog. Now, click on the year of the catalog for the current catalog. You should now see a general overview of the catalog. The top section is called the Official College Catalog. Just under that, you should see a section called Important Change. This section is updated periodically with any changes that occur after the current catalog goes live. Check here for notifications of important dates and deadline changes, as well as degree updates. Under that, you will find information on accreditation, campus addresses, including the general college mailing address, and college policies. You also have several print options. If you look to the column on the left, you will see various options. Let's start at the top where you see the Print Options button. This button is important because it gives you different options when you click on it. The first one is Send Page to Printer. In there, you will be able to print every page within a section that you are in. For example, if you're printing something from an AS degree section, this option will allow you to print everything within that AS degree section as it is in the folder. This option will make more sense when we get further into the catalog. Just remember for now that it says print this page, but it is not limited to the exact page that you are on. The second option is download a PDF of this page, and it does just that. Some advisors find this option preferable if they only want to print 1 to 2 pages of a degree's requirements for a student interaction. For most of your advising inquiries, you'll be able to look at the degrees information found in the Degrees and Certificate Programs option. This is a second tab under the Print Options button. Once you click on it, the section will expand to show AA, AS, Bachelor's Certificates, and Advanced Technical Certificate options. Each one will expand even further when you click on it. Let's start with the AA degree option. The Associates in Arts degree button houses information on the general education requirements and courses, graduation requirements, Gordon Rule eligible courses, state college transfer options, and pre-majors at Valencia. I encourage you to read through each section at your leisure. The catalog is a great resource for all students, and it is especially important for AS degree-seeking students whose program requirements can change from one year to the next year. Thus, it is always important to check on the year that the student began their AS degree major to make sure that we advise them correctly. Let's move on to the AS degree section, which has a deeper level of detail for each program and a group of related degrees. When you click on the Associate in Science tab, you can scroll down to see the degrees available. You can find a list of them on the top left as well as the main area of the screen. Feel free to use the links from either section in your daily work. For the purposes of this training, I will continue to use the options on the left toolbar. Just under the AS degree option, you will see AS General Education Requirements and AS Graduation Requirements buttons. These offer information pertinent to all AS degree options. Let's go into one of the degree options. Click on Allied Health and then Dental Hygiene. You will now notice that a new bar of options appears underneath the name of the degree, dental hygiene in this case. You will find these options pretty standard with each degree, sometimes also adding a certificate option when applicable. You will typically find a list of degree requirements under the Program Requirements tab. That is probably the most used option for advising. However, there is valuable information in the other tabs as well. Feel free to browse it at a later time. Now that you see the options bar within this dental hygiene section, it is easier to explain the first print option I discussed earlier. If you were to select the Send Page to Printer option, it would print all of the information within the options in the options bar. While this option might be ideal for a full overview of the degree, take note of the volume under each tab before printing, as it may become pretty lengthy for some degrees. While there is much more information available within the catalog, there is just one more section that I would like to highlight, and that is the transfer plans available to AA students. If you focus on the left margin of the options and scroll all the way down to the bottom, you will find a transfer plans options near the bottom. Once you click on it, it will give you a full list of the current transfer plans, which are a suggested guide for AA students planning to transfer to a state university in one of these fields. These plans seek to give students an idea of how to complete all prerequisites for their next school within their AA degree. Click on one of them and you will see a similar setup that we reviewed in the AS degree section. However, keep in mind that this is a suggested guide to course completion and not a required set of courses to graduate from Valencia. To that end, financial aid would only cover what is required for one's degree at Valencia. So you may encounter a student who has changed degrees, completed several courses prior, and now wants to switch to an AA and complete all the suggested courses in a transfer plan. While they are welcome to do so, if they plan to use financial aid, then a degree audit might be best to complete in such a situation to ensure that the student fully understands what is required for their degree, and therefore financially eligible, and what is required for their next institution, which is not guaranteed to be a finite eligible course. Nonetheless, transfer plans are excellent resources once a student recognizes what bachelor's degree they plan to pursue. These plans are most often up to date, but you may also find a link to the Florida Virtual Campus website helpful, flvc.org, under the overview option in each transfer plan. This site is a portal for finding information on all state college and university degrees and their prerequisites. I hope you have a better understanding of the college catalog now. Remember, there are far more tabs to explore than what we covered today. Take time to review them and ask your fellow advisors any questions that may arise. I wish you many success in your advising journey here at Valencia College.